Alright guys, so it's not every day that we get a New Balance in the house. We've had a few on the channel, but nowhere near the amount that we had of something like Nike or Adidas. But New Balance has definitely been doing their thing over the last couple of years and has quickly become one of the most coveted shoes in the industry. It's really a shocker, but they did it through their dad-like sneaker aesthetic and their pretty trendy modern design scheme. Today we have the 2002 Rs. The 2002 R is one of the most popular New Balances. It's also one of my favorite, just on looks, comfort, and everything else as well. I had one other pair of 2002 Rs, which was probably the most popular and coveted 2002 R of our last couple of years, which was the Mirage Gray protection packs. That was the one I had, but the protection pack as a whole was extremely coveted and brought the 2002 Rs back to life. Today we got these right here, the New Balance 2002 R JJJound Gore Tex, and these are right here in the flesh right now. As you can see, we're going to get into some of the major details on this shoe, then we're going to go through some of the minor details, but first I'm going to talk about the release. So the JJJound website is usually pretty hard to hit shoes on. Fortunately enough, these really don't go for much over retail. I believe they're around $50 over retail. My size is $255 on StockX, which is not too bad considering that the material cost and retail on New Balances is usually higher than Nike's because of the premium materials. So yeah, pretty hard release to get, as JJJjound usually is. These are the pine colorway, and these are not really a pine green like the Nike pine would be. These are more of a forest drab green, and if I saw someone hiking in these on Hook Mountain, I wouldn't even bat an eye because they look like a hiking shoe to me. We're gonna jump into the box without wasting any more time. So this is kind of a refreshing box, very sturdy, very rectangular. It's got JJJjound on top. It's got New Balance on top. It's got JJJjound on the side right here. And this is the size tag. These are directly from JJJjound. I doubt that anyone would actually make a fake of these, but if they were, check that out for legit checking purposes. Opening the lid of the box, we got JJJjound wrapping paper all throughout the inside of the box. Pretty cool right there. And here we have the shoe itself. So on the lateral side, we can see that this shoe is composed of this olive suede and black mesh. Those are the two main ingredients that make up the upper of the shoe. The suede is very soft, but we'll get more into material qualities in a little bit. The N for New Balance is done in a baseball glove leather feeling material. On the back of the shoe, we do have JJJjound once again on the heel, as well as NB representing New Balance. And right here, we do have Gore Tex branding, as well as 2002 R branding. And inside the insole, we got JJJjound right there. So this is actually a triple collab, which is pretty cool. The laces are very Gore Tex inspired. As you can see, there's also Gore Tex branding on this tag, along with JJJjound as well right there. I gotta be careful with this tag. It looks like it would be pretty easy to rip it off, and these must stay dead stock for now. But if I were to rock the shoe, I would more likely than not rock it with the flat olive laces hanging on the side right here, because these laces look like they're more for hiking and outdoorsy stuff, even though I might just leave them in and beat these up if I were to wear them. The thing that throws me off is that these don't really look like a 2002 R to me. They look more like a 990 V3 because the midsole is all black. I haven't seen a 2002 R with a black midsole yet. The protection packs always had a very light sail or white midsole that contrasted with the upper, whereas this one's got the black, which is not really representative of the other 2002 R's, or unusual that is, but it's still cool. I think it suits the shoe really well and gives it an all black outsole as well, which makes it very good for outdoorsy and beating them up. Pretty good fall shoe right here. I would say fall would be the best season to rock these in, along with spring as well. On the other shoe, we got a very similar thing going on. We got an extra pair of laces on both shoes. This one also is equipped with those olive flat style laces. And here's the shoe in all of its glory. There was a couple colorways of these. There was also a grayish pair and I think a black one too. Material quality wise, the suede is actually really soft, which does entail that this shoe is premiumly made, but it also means that it will probably get dirty kind of easily, which I don't think is a big deal, but it also is something to keep in mind. If you really hate your shoes being dirty, then don't use these for hiking, but otherwise it's a great hiking shoe. I know this shoe is very comfortable. The mesh is pretty hard, but it is mesh, so no real surprise there. Just a regular scratchy mesh material, pretty standard stuff. There is some leather bits on the back as well as on the end logo, as I mentioned earlier, which are also done pretty well. Quality control actually kind of mid on this shoe, as you can see right here. I don't even know if the camera's picking it up, but there is a few imperfections right around this area of the shoe, which is a bit disappointing. The shoe also smells really strong. It smells like fresh paint, which is weird because that's usually not how shoes smell like. I wonder what brought that on, but it's not really bothering me, and once you wear it a few times it'll go away for sure. As far as sizing is concerned, me personally, I would go up half size, but you guys can go true to size and be fine. I'm the type of guy, I'm a true to size 10, but I wear a 10.5 in pretty much all my shoes unless they explicitly run big. So I would go for a 10.5 in these. I know that I can't fit a 10 because I've already tried 2002 R's in a 10 and I had to return them. So I think that these fit tight, but I think that a lot of shoes fit tight. Maybe I am a true size 10.5 after all, and I'm just in denial. Who knows? I would go true to size. You guys will probably be fine. And yeah, with that being said, these are definitely a very cool shoe. I'd rock them. Do I think they're like the best shoe ever? Certainly not. I think they're just a regular looking New Balance dad shoe, but overall it's a practical shoe. You could wear it with a lot and you could really beat these up and be okay out in the outdoorsy weather, in the snow, anything really. They're also water resistant. So this whole Gore Tex thing, it does actually provide some sort of value besides the looks. The suede does roll water pretty good, and the mesh also is very water resistant. So I wouldn't worry much about beating these up whatsoever, which is definitely cool. I mean, you need a shoe like that. I know they look so pristine right now and so crispy that maybe you wouldn't even want to beat them up, but after a while they probably look just as good with some wear on it. I go hiking in them for sure. So yeah, with that being said, thanks so much for watching. Take care. More to come. I got a few more shoes right over there, and I'm gonna go off and make those videos. So I'll see you all soon. Peace.